It's the scary Halloween special.
Now you just sound like that Count Dracula. Or what do you call it from the Sesame Street?
The hotel.
Oh, 2 chocolate chip cookie.
3 glasses of wine. Mommy is sauced. Halloween is probably one of my least favorite times of the year, as you can see by my costume, because we pick a costume about 4 weeks out, and then 3 days before Halloween we change it. So I spend more time in Value Village than I care to admit. There's been some word on the Twitter press lately about some really inappropriate costumes out there. I was telling you, I think, about a move to ban a Anne Frank costume.
An Anne Frank costume.
An Anne Frank costume.
But why are we thinking now is the time to bring out the Anne Frank costume?
Like, isn't Halloween a time to kind of like use your creativity and imagination and, you know, scary or very like interesting costumes, like thought-provoking costumes?
Yeah, no, there's inappropriate costumes. You remember the one where the gal dressed as a kid, you know, young in her 20s girl, and she dressed up as a survivor for the Boston Marathon bombing?
Yes, I do.
And
I don't know why she did.
It ended up on social media. She ended up getting fired. It was a big gong show. But what makes you think, okay, I'm going to dress up as a victim
I'm going to dress up as a tragedy.
Yeah.
That ruined people's lives.
Right.
Not sure. I don't think...
It's kind of like, you know, what, are you going to do something with Las Vegas? Like,
yeah.
How?
Like, what is it with women that one day of the year, we got to be a slut? You know, oh, I'm a sexy...
Oh yeah, the sexy vampire and the sexy nurse and the sexy...
I'm a sexy blood splattering expert. I'm a sexy technician.
I'll never forget going to a Halloween party. My sister was like Medusa, but like legit Medusa, creepy, scary. And then we ran into another Medusa there. It was like all busty and full makeup and like beautiful little things in her hair. And we were just like, no man, that's not. My sister wins.
Yeah.
She wins Medusa.
I know. Why do women, like, that's
not all women.
Not
my
all
sister
women. Your
was,
sister was a real Medusa.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there is, you know, now that we've got our kids growing up and picking their own costumes, how do we keep them on the straight and narrow? What is not considered appropriate for a Halloween costume?
Okay, so I have a few basic rules, but one is cultures are not costumes.
Absolutely.
So you do not dress as an indigenous person. You do not dress as somebody from a different religion or culture to your own. You definitely do not, and this happened at a Halloween party, somebody arrived in blackface. And I'm like, why? Really?
What? Like,
what made you think, how did your wife let you out of the house? What made you think that was even remotely appropriate? Like, what?
I remember, like, there were a lot of geishas when I was little, but I think that was, like, more, because it was more, like, doll-like and so beautiful. Last year, at the end of the year, a girl out west had an end-of-school party, and the theme was cowboys and Indians or something, and she took a whole lot of heat for that. Yeah. So where it's okay to talk about cultures, are you getting feathers?
I am.
So I had an Indian... themed night here, and it was a buttered chicken off because I happen to make one amazing buttered chicken. Okay. So my girlfriend, who's Indian, who actually I stole the recipe from, she submitted her own buttered chicken recipe against mine and won in my house, but it's okay. I'm over it.
Shamed.
But she helped me, and all the girls that came, we had everyone dress up in saris, and my friend helped everyone pin on their saris.
But that's educational, and that's celebrating.
But that's what I mean. Right? It was so good because we wore the bindi, we had the jewelry and the ankle things, and as we were like eating different, dishes that went with the buttered chicken that I lost, we would talk about what the recipes were, and she would share stories from her grandma, who obviously, passed the recipe down. The fabric was just gorgeous, but it was a party done in a respectful way because we loved the food and we wanted to learn more about it. I think that is fine.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. You probably want to come to my next buttered chicken party.
Yeah, I'm like, where was my invite? Buttered chicken's like my favorite.
You were probably stealing babies at a conference.
I may have been.
Our school does like a parade, and it's great to see little kids as like Frankenstein or 8 billion Elsas. But you do see the occasional kid where you're like,
a bit off color there.
I'm thinking
there. Just not quite right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a great chance. Halloween and costuming is a great chance to have conversations with your kids, to talk about why certain costumes are appropriate and certain costumes are inappropriate. Open up the conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what are you going to be?
Donald Trump. Is that okay?
That's definitely not a culture.
and it's never appropriate.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a few Donald Trumps out there this year.
You think so?
Yeah.
A few millennia?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, so what are your guidelines for costumes? How far will you let your kid go? Because there's also, your kids come to you and say, I want to dress as something completely inappropriate. How do you explain that to your kid? Why that's inappropriate? Yeah. Anyway.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Happy Halloween.
And if you like what we have to say, don't forget to subscribe.
Pinky Duscadero.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Spooktacular.
I don't even have one for that.